Hello, my name is Cinda Brock and I'm the founder and trainer for Champions Equestrian. And what we're doing in this new video is we're working on the tackless riding, okay? And so what you're gonna see is Zoe is on her horse court. She has a bridle on, and then you're gonna see a strap, a neck strap. And we're gonna show you how to move your horse from riding without a saddle, eventually taking the bridle off and riding with just the strap around their neck. What you're gonna notice first is she's gonna pick up both her reins and the strap that's going to eventually communicate riding without it. Now, this comes after you learning how to ride, obviously in a saddle with reins, you're progressively going a different direction. This is more advanced riding that you want to slowly start to work on and incorporate in your riding. Bareback alone is important because you feel the horse and you're more connected to him, more so than in a saddle. When you then go to try and communicate, you have to establish just steering and stopping. So notice how she has very little pressure on the bit. She's not having to do a lot with her body. She's in tune with the horse, very close and connected, and she's steering him off the leg and the rein. And that's how you approach tackless riding. Eventually you can ride without anything on the horse, but we are gonna do some jumps and we're gonna show you how to do that without a bit in their mouth, okay? But Zoe has practiced this for a long time. She's practiced bareback. She's gonna eventually drop the reins and then just steer with the neck strap, okay? And so this can be used, you can use a rein, you can use a lead rope. She has a specialty rope. It's actually a really great rope. It feels like a set of reins when you're riding in the hand. And notice how she's communicating with her hands slightly forward, okay? So when we have reins, we have our hands slightly back, but whenever we're steering with just a neck rope and our leg and our seat, then we're steering with our hands slightly forward. So you're gonna see her change direction and come right next to us. And notice how her arms and her elbows are forward. She's still got a really lovely position though. She's got her shoulders over her hips and she's got her legs connected to her horse. And she's even gonna canter with it, all right? So when you watch her, all of this has come from the practice of riding bareback. And then when you start just riding off of pressure. So notice how she's riding her horse off of pressure and off of using her seat. So she's steering with her leg, she's steering with the inside leg and rein and shaping the horse, and then she's steering with her outside leg and rein to turn the horse. And so as you watch, good girl, she can even go one-handed or two-handed, but she's communicating with court all through her seat and through her leg. And so now what we can do to show the progression of the step is we're gonna take his bridle off. What a good boy. She's established a relationship with her horse in such a way that he trusts her, okay? So she has worked on this with a bridle a lot. She's ridden bareback, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the bridle. Good boy, that's a good boy. We'll remove the bridle and we're just gonna ride with the neck rope. So she starts off just walking, communicating by pressure, establishing that he listens to the legs that tell him to move around her body. So she's tracking right. She has to use her right leg and her right rein to make him move towards the rail. And now when she's turning the corner, she's using her outside leg and rein. Okay, so you're gonna hear this a lot. You're gonna hear ride the horse between the leg and the rein. And this is an amazing picture of that, because any off balance, any change, or if you have a horse that doesn't wanna listen to the rider, then you have more work to do. She's really connected and in tune. See how her hands are connected to the strap, her seat, she can stop her horse. Okay, and the really fun part is she's worked herself up to a level with her horse in a relationship to where she can even take a jump with him.